everybody, what's up? It's Kellen, and today I wanted to do something that I've noticed is kind of popular with gamers on YouTube, and it's a summer backlog challenge. And basically what you do is you take games that you want to play through and beat over the summer that you just haven't gotten around to beating them or haven't had the time to beat them before. And so, you know, with summer right here, it's kind of the perfect opportunity to go back to some of those games that you haven't beaten yet and just go through and play them. And so here I have a small stack of games that I picked out that I want to play over the summer and hopefully beat. And so why don't we start off? So first up we have Paper Mario Sticker Star, which is a game that I got for Christmas, and I just really haven't gotten around to getting very far into the game. I have played a little bit of the GameCube Paper Mario. That's another game that I hope to go back and play through sometime. But I really just want to be able to get through this game this summer. It was one of those big 3DS games that I wanted when I first heard about the 3DS. And I've played through a little bit of it, and I like what I've played through so far, and I think that it could be a very fun game, and I'm really excited to go through and see what the game's all about. This is a game that's kind of like a tradition to me. I go back and I play through and beat this game every single summer. I used to do it with the N64 version and the Wii Virtual Console version, and now I go through on the 3DS version and do it. What more can you say about this game than probably it's the best game ever created? And I know that might sound cliche, but it's my personal favorite. It's a fantastic game that still holds up well, and the graphics in the updated version are just gorgeous. So much fun to play through this game. If you have a 3DS and you haven't played this game or you don't own it, definitely go pick it up because it's, you know, just a gem. It's an incredible game, and people don't call it the greatest game ever made for no reason. Alright, well, moving on to a DS Pokemon game. I got this game towards the release date, and I just, even with the first Pokemon White, I just never really got into the 5th gen like I got into the other generations, and that I'm kind of still into the other generations. Before I start having people attack me in the comment section below, you know, I think 5th gen does its things right, and I think that it's a great generation that some people love, but I just personally never really got into 5th gen, even though I have gotten Pokemon White, and I've beaten Pokemon White, and that game took me a while to beat too. But I'm kind of playing this game at a slow pace. I'm near the end. I only have 2 gym badges left, and I think that I'm going to beat it towards the beginning of this summer. I think that it is a fantastic game. I think that it does a lot of things right and really improves on the first. And I think that, you know, people love it in their own respects. And I certainly don't dislike the game. I just, like I said, never really got into 5th gen. But I'm really kind of excited to beat this game, and I'm wanting to dive into the post-story thing and see what all of that has to offer. And, you know, just go on and collect as many of the new Pokemon as I can and just really dive into the post-game. So I had to get my Harvest Moon fix in there somewhere, and so I've owned Harvest Moon 3D, The Tale of Two Towns, since its release, and I feel kind of sorry to say that I just really never dived in too far into the game, and I think that's a really big problem. I want to purchase now Harvest Moon A New Beginning, but with some discipline, I told myself that I'm not going to get that game until, you know, I can go through and beat this one. And so I'm just hoping to dive into this game and see, you know, everything that it has to offer. I am aware that it is basically just a port of a DS game, and, you know, everything's not fully optimized and using the power of the 3DS, and I understand that. But I still think that this game has some great things to offer, and what I have played so far of it, I really like it, and so I'm just hoping to be able to sit down and tell myself that I'm just going to play through this game and, you know, get as much out of it as I can. Moving on to the console titles, first up I have Pikmin 2 for the Wii, Nintendo Selects. This is a GameCube game that has been ported to the Wii with new Wii controls and all that stuff. Last summer I had a goal that I was going to beat both the Pikmin games before Pikmin 3 was released, and so I played through Pikmin 1 and I beat Pikmin 1, and then I went out and purchased Pikmin 2. And I've played through a little bit of it, and then I just kind of put it down to play other games and just haven't picked it up since. You know, both of the Pikmin games are great. They both have their own kind of feels to them. The first Pikmin is kind of more of a challenge because you're on a strict clock. It's kind of like Majora's Mask, how you're on a clock and you have to beat the game within, well, in Pikmin's case, 30 in-game days, which adds a challenge to it and makes it very, you know, fun in its own retrospect. Whereas in Pikmin 2, you don't have a set clock. You can go around and explore the worlds and collect at your own pace, which I'm kind of more of a fan of Pikmin 2's gameplay, just because I like to be able to go around and explore the beautiful world of Pikmin and play through it at my own pace, and I really like that about Pikmin 2, even though I do enjoy Pikmin 1 and I can respect the challenge of that game. But I'm hoping to be able to go through this game and beat it before Pikmin 3 releases for New Super Mario Bros. U. Yeah, I got this game for Christmas after I got my Wii U, and I was going through a time where I was really playing this game hard until I reached, I think it was the swamp level, and I kept dying, and it got me frustrated, and I put the game down to not pick it up again for a couple months. Since then I have picked it up and played through a little bit of it, and I'm near the end, which is pretty exciting because I think I'll be able to beat this game relatively soon. And I played, you know, with buddies and all that stuff, and it's a great game. I love it so much more than, you know, New Super Mario Bros. U or the DS one, or even New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS. The HD graphics in this game are just gorgeous. Everything works so well. I love the squirrel suit, the flying squirrel suit power-up. It's definitely my favorite Mario power-up ever. I think it's so much fun to be able to just glide around, and I'd love to see that power-up in like a 3D Mario game, and so hopefully that's a thing. But, you know, this is a great game, and I think it's a big selling point for the Wii U, and it was a great launch title, and I'm excited to go back and play. The last game I have kind of fits the whole summery feel. It's Super Mario Sunshine. What better time to play this game than during the summer, which is kind of the game's theme, this kind of summer resorty theme that it has going for it. And I'm really excited to play this game during the summer because it just kind of all fits. From what I've heard, people like to say this is the weakest 3D Mario game. I can't really judge that myself, seeing as I haven't played any of the Super Mario Galaxy games. I have played the Super Mario 64, of course, and I do own Mario Galaxy, but I haven't really played that much of it yet. But I think that this game could be, it's interesting. That's kind of what the GameCube was going for, just these interesting games. And I'm really excited to play this game and see, you know, what it's all about. And I do think that I will enjoy it, even if other people don't. The GameCube was my favorite gaming console of all time, so it kind of makes sense that I might like this game, even though many don't. So yeah, I'm excited to see, you know, what this game is all about. Alright guys, and that brings us to the end of this video. I just wanted to thank you for watching. I tried to keep the list somewhat short because I knew that there were going to be games that were coming out this summer that I was going to be putting a lot of my time into. Games such as Animal Crossing New Leaf and you know, the Wind Waker HD remake and Pikmin 3 and so on and so forth. And so I wanted to kind of not overwhelm myself with too many games, and I think that I have a pretty good list right here, and I think that if I can go through and beat most of these games, then I'll have a pretty successful summer as far as gaming goes. But that's about it. You know, I'd love to see your guys' responses to this, so leave a video response or, you know, leave a comment down what your guys' summer backlog challenges are. And if you want to subscribe, feel free to do that. That'd be great. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.